So you're having trouble with your heat, whether it's working on one side and not the other, or it's not responding to the commands that you're setting it to. Or you may even hear a clicking noise coming from behind the dash. Well, it could be a blend door or even an actuator. Let's get into it. If you need any of those parts, you can get those at oneauto.com. To locate the blend door actuators, they're attached to the heater box that's located underneath the dash. Sometimes you can access them from the glove box. The only thing holding in the actuator is a few screws and a connector, and you can pop those right out. In most cases, if you have a clicking noise or there's a problem with the actuator, just replacing the blend door actuator is going to fix your problem. In rare cases, there could be a problem with the blend door itself. You can see right here, this is connected to the blend door itself, and you can actually move it. And when you move it, you can actually hear the door hitting the end back and forth. Now, if this was just spinning completely 360, then there's something going on with the door inside of there. It should not do that. And if this was extremely loose, if you could almost like pull, you feel like you could pull it out or even push it in, then there's something broken inside. And just putting an actuator in isn't gonna fix your problem. On most vehicles, the AC Evap Core is located in the heater box as well. So you need to have the AC refrigerant recovered from a professional before you even start this job. To access the blend door, you're gonna have to go a lot deeper. For most vehicles, you're gonna have to take a lot of the interior components out. For this vehicle, we needed to remove the seats, the center console, the steering wheel and column. We even pulled out the whole dash so that we could access the heater box and pull that out as well. Here we have one of the temperature door actuators. Now, normally you would just replace this in the vehicle. You don't have to take out the whole HVAC box to do that. So let's just take this off, take a look at it, disconnect the connector. Pull the screws out, and it just slides right up. This part of the actuator is going to turn back and forth based on what your settings for the heat are. If you want it a little warmer, it's going to turn to one side, and if it's cooler, it's going to go the opposite direction. And that's what's going to turn right here, which is actually attached to the door. And this is what it looks like. And here you can see with the heater core in there, the airflow goes through the Evap core, and if you want more heat, this door is going to open. Airflow is going to go through the heater core. That's going to warm the air up and come through here and go out to your vents. Now, this door is plastic, and this piece can break. It could split right there, and you wouldn't even know that the door is not moving. If you go to put a new actuator in, it's going to just turn this part of the door, and the door is just going to sit still. It's not going to move. The actuator is moving, but the door is not moving. So this could be why your heating or cooling is not working properly. It could be the door, not the actuator itself. It's always a good idea when you pull the actuator off, check the door, just move it back and forth. You'll be able to see if there's any resistance there. If it just spins freely, you know that there's something going on with the door. The only way to replace the door in that situation is to pull the whole airbox out. There's not little doors to access these. Once you located the faulty blend door, you want to take that out with all the pieces related to it, put the new blend door in, and then after the heater box is all set, the procedure to put it back together is reverse of taking it apart. After you're done, you want to make sure you top off that coolant and bring the vehicle to the professional to have them recharge the AC. And then you should be good to go. Hopefully your problem is just a blend door actuator and not an actual blend door. It's a lot easier and quicker job, but either way, you can get those parts at oneauto.com. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to our channel, ring the bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. It could be a blend door or even an actuator. Either way, and that's what's going to turn the door right here as it pops out. It's always a good idea just to grab the end of the door and give it a wiggle. One more time.